Hello and welcome to Millis Community Media's coverage of Millis Mohawk Varsity Volleyball. I'm Paul Ayton alongside David Stedman, getting ready to bring you tonight's action between the Norton Lancers and the Millis Mohawks. The young Mohawk team continuing to develop their skills each and every week, and just seeing really solid progress from this young team. So excited to see what they have for us tonight, and certainly they will be tested by a very good Norton Lancer team. We'll talk a little bit more about both teams as we go, as the referees check the lineups. Going to make a few adjustments to positions out there. See if the libero does not check in, so we'll check our starting lineup with Elizabeth Curry, Elizabeth McCarthy, Avery Frappier, Shannon Rand, Gianna Concepcion Vega, and one last, trying to get a number. She's turned away from me, so we'll get to that one in a moment. We are ready for action. Lancers have the ball, serve on the way. It's collected. They're going to shoot up front. It's going to be a deep free ball attempt. Concepcion Vega probably needed to two-hand that free ball. So Lancers are off with the early 1-0 lead. As always, we thank you for watching on your various media devices as that serve sails into the net. We appreciate you following us, subscribing to us, and of course, if you like the content, shoot us a like and some feedback. We always appreciate that. Serve is fielded. They pass it up front. 15 with the swing. Dug out. Can they get to it? No. So Rand's dig attempt travels up, catches some rooftop here at the Andy Marak Gymnasium, and it's 2-1 in favor of the Lancers. Couple quick side outs for both teams. Overpass thrown back, collected nicely by the Lancers. So serve was received well, passed up front, travels over the net, and the Lancers able to put it away. I apologize, I do not have number 6 on my roster, so I can't tell you who the server is for Norton, but she collects the service error. I can, however, tell you that number 6 is Elizabeth McCarthy for your Mohawks, and she serves deep one on the way, going to travel long. It does. So back-to-back service errors have us off to a bit of a slow start serving. I know last time we were here at the Marak, Mohawks really served well in that game. I'm sure they're hoping to do more of that. Now the serve going to catch the tape, and the service error barrage continues, Dave. Kind of rare to see a bit of a start like this. Deep serve, that one will be passed up front. Set to the corner, big swing. Dug out terrifically. Set, free ball sent over. No one to look to take advantage. They set up front, set to the middle, big swing, tipped over, dug out. Longest rally so far, punched over. Set was off target. To the corner, big swing over the D, catches the middle. Number 2 for Norton, that's Addison Dickerson on the kill. So Catherine Race to serve for Norton. 5-3 in favor of the Lancers here early in set 1. Serve on the way, passed up front nicely, set to the corner, a little bit off target, swing, dug out. Set to the middle, free ball. Mohawks will look to take advantage of this. They set middle, swing, punched over. They do get to it, collected nicely. Free ball, and that's going to work out. Just kind of punched over into the center of the defense. Mohawks can't adjust defensively, and that falls. So Mohawks will look to collect the serve. Comes over, dug. It's going to be off target. Deep free ball coming up. It's going to make it. They collect it. Kind of sets off target there. Broken on both sides. Passed up front. Off target. Concepcion can't get it over the net. So Concepcion Vega tried to collect the errant set. And the Lancers with the early 7-3 lead here. Rice back to serve again. Punches it over, it's short into the net. Another service error. Unofficially the 7th service error by my math in set number 1. So off to a torrid pace in that sense. Little delayed whistle, but we are back to action here. Nice serve, passed up front, set to the middle, big swing into the corner, and it's good for the kill. Big number 12, that's Amanda Ingersoll with the swing and kill for the Lancers. Serve on the way, another good one, passed up front. Mohawks doing a nice job there. Set to Vega, she drives it deep but out of bounds. So, Concepcion Vega. I apologize, sometimes it's Concepcion, sometimes it's Vega. In my haze, we're gonna get, I think we're gonna get a reversal on that call. And referee is going to change the call to in, so it's going to be a true ace for the Lancers. Certainly looked in from our vantage point. So Mohawks, a little bit of an honor system here in the regular season. Coaches for both teams will help with that back line, and that was the case here. Referee got blocked out. Coach helps out, says nope, that's in. Try to dig that hard serve out, can't collect it. Gonna be an ace. And Addison Dickerson back to serve once again. Putting a little pressure on this Mohawk defense with some good serves. And there's another one to the center of the D. The Mohawks get spread out right into the center of the D. So Mohawks trying to regroup here, trailing 12-4 in this one. Service error is gonna give the Mohawks a needed side out. Point went to the wrong side. Scoreboard's getting corrected here. 12-5, favor of the Lancers. Sophia serve, can they get to it? Free ball, they do. Nice hustle by the Lancers. Set, big swing, blocked up front. Dump over the free ball, and as a net violation on the Lancers. Point to the Mohawks, so they collect a couple back-to-back. Really need to try to cut into this lead here a little bit. Deep serve, travels long. Service error will give the point and the side out to the Lancers. They'll make a change as number 11, Marin Wachtris comes in. And their libero, Lucy Parachillo, to serve. Tosses it up, jump serve on the way. Concepcion Vega passes it up front, set to the corner, big swing, deep. It's gonna be just out of bounds. Nice bid on the mini swing. Just traveled about a foot long. Serve on the way, another good one, dug, oh, punched over nicely. Palmer with the save on the overpass. She'll set that. Swing from the corner, hits the tape. Mohawks trailing this one 15-6. Serve, a good one, overpass, swung on, dug out. Punched over, free ball, Mohawks reset on D. Set to the corner, it's off target. Dug out nicely. Mohawks with the swing, blocked up front. That is number 11, Marin Wachtris with the big stuff block. Pretty good offense by the Mohawks there. Slightly better block from the Lancers. Mohawks, check that. Lancers need to adjust their positioning on the court. And that serve is right into the net. So service error. Mohawks will make some changes here. Shannon Rand into the game. She'll head back to the service line. Shannon with the good serve deep, passed up front, off target a bit. That's going to be out of bounds. Service ace for Shannon Rand. Shannon with another serve, better miss it. It's going to travel out of bounds. Side out to the Lancers. Your Mohawks, Caitlin Palmer, Elizabeth Curry, and Elizabeth McCarthy make up your front row. McCarthy is deep at the moment. Serve hits the tape, goes over. Swing to the corner, dug out nicely. They set to the middle, it's off target. So broken play for the Lancers. Mohawks will pick up the point. Cut into this Lancer lead, trail 17-9. Lancers actively making changes on their side. Long bench there. Count at least 8 or 9 on the bench. So deep team for the Lancers. Serve is collected. Passes off target. Free ball coming up. Can the Mohawks take advantage? Pass up front. Set to the corner. Big swing. Dug out off target, and they do. So that is Elizabeth McCarthy with the kill. Nice job by number 6. Serve on the way, good one. Passes deep. The set, free ball. Sophia passes it up front. They set to McCarthy again. Swing, and that's going to be long. Well read by the Lancer defense that time. Mohawks set up defensively, got 4 deep, waiting for the serve, tossed up in the air high, punched over, it's short. Pass up front, bit off target, and they can't get to it. Defense got caught standing around a little bit there for the Mohawks. Pass wasn't quite where they wanted it, and they were slow to react. Serve is short into the net. So 19-11 in favor of the Lancers. We close in on the end of set number 1. Mohawks certainly have some work to do if they want to crawl back into this one. McCarthy with the serve deep. Gonna look long. They let it go. It is. A couple feet beyond the out of bounds line. Gets the Lancers to 20. And Marin Wartress. Back to serve, goes over to the far corner. Tosses it up, serve on the way. Overpass, collected, they dig it out. Nice hit attempt by the Lancers, punched over down the line. Passes a bit off target, set back to the passer, she tips it over. Mohawks dig it out, free ball. Good scramble defense by the Mohawks. Set to the middle, big swing, travels deep, it's out of bounds. Good D by the Mohawks there, staying in the point. Got the unforced error. So Emma Donahue into the game as Rand checks off. Elizabeth Curry back to serve, tosses it up, sends a good one over. They pass it up front. Set to outside, big swing tipped over. Layers to the Mohawk defense, dig it out. Passes off target, so free ball sends over. Lancers set, back corner, swing, off the net and killed. So a little bit of fortuitous bounce along the tape, rides along it, and then travels off the defender and out of bounds. So with the score 21-12 here at set number 1, the Mohawks will take a timeout, and so will we. We'll be right back.
Things I mentioned to Thomas when he started was that.
So Mohawks setting back. Okay, Lynn Palmer, Emma Donahue, and Avery Frappier make up your front line. See Elizabeth Curry and Sophia Concepcion Vega along the back, trying to make out that third number. Can't quite see it. So we'll get that to you momentarily. Curry passes it up front, the set's off target, free ball coming up, they do get it over, dug out, set to the corner, swing, off the tape and killed. Number 2 of the Lancers. Can come some of these bounces for the Lancers going their way early. Addison Dickerson on the kill. I think Nevaeh Kirkland makes up the sixth member of the Mohawk defense. It is Nevaeh. So Mohawks will get the side out, trail 22-13 in this one. Lancers will make a couple changes here. Number 9 for the Lancers. Once again, not on my roster, so can't tell you who that is, but she has entered. Serve on the way. Looked like a pretty close to a service line violation. No call by the refs, but the ball heads into the tape. So no one makes another change, 22-13. Lancer coach appears pretty dedicated to rolling through the entire roster on the bench tonight. Number 18 for the Lancers, that's Chloe Magarenis into serve. Mohawks set up, 3 mid, 1 deep. Referees are conferring, which is causing the delay here. Let's see, I think there's going to be some question on a missing player on my roster is also missing, David, on the referees roster. I think that's where the confusion is. The chair referee says, are we good? Referee number 2 says we are, and we are ready to resume action. Serve up, on its way. Nevaeh passes it up front, set across. Elizabeth sends it over. They set, dump over, and let's see what the call is here. I'm gonna say it was a lift. It might have been illegally hit by the Lancers. And wow, nice adjustment on the serve, hits the tape, just bounces over, and 9 out of 10 times that is an ace. Lancers collect it. Mohawks let that one go, well read. Mohawks cutting into the lead here a little bit, trail by 8, 23-15. Playing well. Defensively have picked it up a little bit. Lancers sets off target, so they punch over the free ball. I think that's behind the, like I say, she hit it twice. It's going to be often the case when the one hand leads the other, kind of a one-handed approach, and then the second hand comes in. Good serve. Passed up front, punched over by the libero. Sophia grabs that free ball, overwhelmed, nice play. Sofia Concepcion Vega with the laser free ball to the center. She will get rewarded with a point. And head back to the service line. Mohawks trail by 6. And that's gonna be an ace. So Mohawks battling here. Love the energy from the crew. Could have quit on this one. Did not. Concepcion Vega back to serve, sends it over. It's a bit of a change up this time. Sets off target. They're going to punch a free ball over. Vega digs it out, sends it over. Swing coming up. Sophia once again back in her direction, but Elizabeth's going to send that over. They dump the free ball over. Sophia passes that up front. Set to the corner. Punched over the defense. Lancers have layers. Pass. Punched over. And they get to it. No. So Lancers are going to get to game point here, but not without a lot of effort from this Mohawk defense. They are battling. And we are going to get a timeout with the score 24-18 in favor of the Lancers. They're going to look to serve this one out. Mohawks are going to regroup, talk it over. We'll be right back. Mohawks retake the floor. The libero Lucy Paracchio to serve. Lucy sends it into the tape. with the service error, went for it there. Shannon Randall head into serve. Mohawks trailing by 5 on game point, 24-19. So Shannon will need a little bit of a run here. Sends a serve over, passes off target, and little miscommunication by the Lancers. And the Mohawks get to 20, 24-20. Shannon back to serve. Passed up front, set to the corner, swing off the tape, dug out. Mohawks chase it down, free ball coming up, they punch it over. Free ball coming up, can the Mohawks take advantage? Sophia set, pass up front, swing to the middle, they dig it out. Big swing coming up. Mohawks get to it, can't collect the pass, it's a bit off target, and the Mohawks are gonna fall in this one 25-20, but terrific effort and energy from the Mohawks to dig back into this set number 1. They will fall 25-20. We'll be back for set number 2. So we are just about set for set number 2. Shannon Rand with Sophia Concepcion Vega and Caitlin Palmer along the back. In the front, we have Elizabeth Curry, Elizabeth McCarthy, and Emma Donahue to get us started here. Lancers play deep, serve on its way, passed up front, set is a miss hit off the set. Through the playoff, free ball goes over, swing, and that's gonna be in bounds, yeah. So swing and kill. Elizabeth McCarthy getting credit for that one. Caitlin Palmer back to serve. Caitlin sends it on the way, dug out nicely, set to the corner, punched over. Rand passes it up front, set to Elizabeth, swing and kill, 2 in a row for number 6, Elizabeth McCarthy. And the Mohawks with the early 2-0 lead. Here in set number 2. Serve on the way, passed up front, set to the middle this time, swing, and that is gonna work out. Sophia got caught reaching out. Not sure if that stays in or not, but the one-arm reach is always gonna get a little extra coaching from the sideline. Serve is on its way. Rand passes it up front. Set to the corner, punched over into the middle of the defense. Oh, nice pancake, or close to a pancake off the floor. Sophia's gonna try to do the same thing, not gonna get to that one. Nice effort by number 11. So Mohawks tie this one up 2-2. The Lancers tie this one up 2-2. Serve on its way, Rand once again passes it up front. They send the free ball to the corner. That's a good free ball there. Swing to the middle, dug out by Sophia. Swing by McCarthy, they get to this one. Set to the middle, tried the punch over, it's not gonna work out. Mohawks will get the side out and the point. McCarthy will grab the ball, dribble it down the baseline to the service line. And that's going to be a service error. Bit of a miss hit. Back and forth we go here. Threesel Wild here in set number 2, 3-3. And Marin Watrous back to serve. Serve is received, passed, and Sophia's going to punch a free ball over. Bit of a off-system play for the Mohawks. They dig that kill attempt out very nicely by Rand. Punched over, blocked up front. Nice adjustment defensively by the Mohawks. Rand, can they get to it? No. So Rand with the nice dig. Front line got caught deep. Couldn't get to the net to try to punch that over. Pass traveled a little deep, but I'd like to see the Mohawk defense a little bit closer to the net to try to help out on that. They can. Lancers have their first lead of the night, 4-3. Serve. Sophia punches that. Free ball. It's short. They kind of set to the corner. Big swing, miss hit. Neither team settling into set number 2 to this point, 4-4. And Elizabeth Curry will serve for your Mohawks. Set backwards, free ball sent over, dug out. Pass up front, big swing, down the middle, dug by Curry. Can they get to it? Oh, one-handed free ball, terrific play. Big swing coming up, travels long, good D by the Mohawks. They're gonna collect the point. Curry back to the service line. Sends it over. Set to the corner, swing, long. So the Lancers getting some good up front play, but not able to kill a couple here. Mohawks are taking advantage. Curry goes for the short serve, can't get to it. Hits the tape. Lancers will get a service error, which they needed to get the serve, get the point, get the side out. Catherine Reese back to serve. Gonna punch a free ball down the line, and it's wide. Went for the winner. Travels about 2 feet left of the line. We are tied at 6 here in set number 2. Back and forth we go. Reese throws it up, serve on the way, pretty good one. Mohawks have to back set that, and that's gonna fall for the point. Pass up front, force the back set. Mohawks couldn't quite get to the free ball. A lot of noise to our left. Norton Lancer team bench, plenty of them. Curry into this one. And that's going to be a service ace. Navia tried to dig that one out, couldn't quite elevate it. Mohawks dig that one out, pass it up front. Sophia Concepcion Vega throws it back. We get a free ball, it's gonna be deep and long, out of bounds. Just an unforced error there. Knowles will take the side out. Avery Frappier back to serve. Serve on its way. Good one. Gonna be an ace. It is. Just like that. We got crazy eights here, David. It's back and forth we go, 8-8. Neither team able to get really any momentum going. See if the Mohawks can here on the serve. Serve on its way. Good one. And that's gonna catch some roof. The Mohawks, the Lancers dig that one out. Mohawks can't dig it. Just kind of threw a free ball into the middle of the D. Down the line. So Molly Tobin checks in to the back as Avery checks off. Serve, gonna be short, it's an ace. Bit of a miss hit there. That thing crawled over the net. Somebody came off the side of the hand there. It works out well. Another short serve, that one a little bit more impactful. Send that over. Free ball, see if the Mohawks can take advantage. Nice pass up front, they set to the corner. Big swing off the block and out of bounds. So Mohawks do. So Sophia Concepcion Vega back to serve. Sends it towards the net, it's an ace. throws the change of distance. Had good pace, cleared the net by a few inches, and then dove over with the top spin right in front of the back line of the Lancers. This one goes a little deeper. Pass is a little off target. Lancers a broken play. They send the free ball over. Mohawks will try to take advantage once again. Set to the corner, big swing, and it's missed hit. The Mohawks with a golden chance there. Take the lead. They missed the opportunity. 11-10 in favor of the Lancers. Serve on the way. Sophia's pass off target. Lancers with the 2-point lead here. Serve short, collected this time. Punch the free ball deep. That's a good free ball. To the corner, big swing. Mohawks, a little miscommunication. Can they get the free ball? No. So a little miscommunication with the Mohawk defense leads to the error, and the Lancers with the largest point lead of the game at 3, 13-10. Passed up front, set, punch deep. They dig that out. Set in the middle behind the hit line. They just throw a free ball over. Swing to the middle of the D. Lancers try to throw it deep. They dig out, but they can't get to it once again for Mohawks. No one takes charge on it. Falls in between them. Mohawks playing with a lot of energy, a lot of intensity. I think they're working against them a bit. Communication needed to be better in that moment. Overpass, swung on, dug out. And the set catches the lights on the rooftop. Mohawks will take a timeout. Lancers expand the lead to 5 at 15-10. We'll be right back. Mohawks head back to the floor coming out of their timeout. And we've got our buzzer. Referees are gonna just adjust the lineup a little, the positions on the floor for the Mohawks. Serve on the way. Sophia throws it up front, swung on in the middle, blocked up front, dug out nicely. This is the improvement we're seeing from the Mohawks, their ability to adjust to some of this fast play. Early in the season, we saw a young team struggling with the speed of the varsity game. As we head into the midway point of the season, we're seeing them adjust to it. They're growing. Great sign. The team is really starting to develop. Results haven't been there quite yet, but the progress is being made. Just like that, the Mohawks collect a couple back-to-back points. And Shannon Randall head back to the service line. Shannon sends it deep, passed up front, set to the corner, nice swing opportunity. Rand is there, handles that beautifully. Free ball's a little short, they bring it back. They're gonna throw another free ball over. Mohawks sets a bit off target, off the tape. They scramble both sides here. Free ball sent deep. Sophia passes it up front. Can they get the free ball? They do. Longest rally for either team tonight. Set to the middle, big swing and kills. And they're going to say it was touched on the way by a Mohawk. And Norton will get the point. Increase the lead to 16-12. Terrific volleyball. Best point of the game for either side. Both defenses scrambling. Both young teams need some on-the-fly coaching here tonight. Positioning and rotations are a real thing in volleyball. That's going to be short and going to fall on the Mohawk side. Push this lead back to 5 for the Lancers. Pauline alongside David Stedman bringing you tonight's action from the Andy Marek Gymnasium on the campus of Millis High School. Swing from Curry. They dig that out. Set's going to be way off target, and the Mohawks are going to pick up the side out. So I was starting to say, a couple young teams here really learning on the fly. Norton's really a team with a really established program, some good coaching, good athletes. Always bring a tough game, bringing one tonight with a mix of experience and youth. Big swing coming up, dug out by Rand in the back. Shannon playing really well along that back line. They set to the corner, swing attempt down the line, and they're gonna say inbounds. Can't see if they called it a touch or just fell in bounds. Really close to the line. We'll say it was in. Didn't see a Mohawk get a hand on it. They opted to kind of let it go, see if it was gonna be in bounds. So Lancers toss this serve up on its way. Short Rand does get to it. Nice scramble. They block it up front. Number 15 for the Lancers. That is Catherine Reese. Read that the whole way. Despite the terrific defensive effort, blocks that, sets that right back where it came from. Terrific play. Serve is short again. Rand is up to the task. Swing down the line and out of bounds. So Lancers expanding their lead to 7 here, 20-13. That ball kicked back in by the student section. We're gonna get a timeout. Lancers lead by 7, looking to take the 2-0 lead. We'll see if the Mohawks can respond here, take advantage of a timeout. We'll be right back. So Mohawks take the floor, line up 4 defensively along the back. They're up tight. The serves have been short from number 6. She'll send it over. Rand collects another one. Molly's got a ton of passes. Blocked up front on the hit. Partially. They swing and kill it. Number 15 once again. Catherine Reese having a nice second set. Couple kills back to back. Lancers are finding that momentum that was kind of missing for both teams early. Lancers have settled in here now. Serve on the way. Once again, Rand passes it up front. Set to the corner. Big swing. Dug out. They're going to set. Oh, quick toss over. Sophia dives. Effort. Wonderful effort. Travels out of bounds. Sophia Concepcion Vega has spent a lot of time diving on the floor tonight. Tons of effort from her. Serve on the way. This time McCarthy gets it. High pass tips off the net. Lancers adjust. Free ball from deep. Going to be well out of bounds. So Mohawks will pick up the point and the side out. Trail by 8, 22-14. McCarthy back to serve. Serve is deep. It's a good one. Passed up front. Set. Off target. Tipped over. Let's see. They're going to say net violation, I think was the call. Kind of a quick signal. I didn't quite see. You may see it on video. You can always rewind, check out plays you have an interest in, but typically got a couple people running towards the net, a little net violation. That serve's going to sail out of bounds. So McCarthy trying to go deep there, travels a little bit long, floated on her a bit. So 23-15 in favor of the Lancers. They're going to look to try to serve this one out. See if the Mohawks can get the side out. Force a little extra volleyball here. McCarthy sends it up front. Nice pass up front. Swing down the middle and killed. Donahue checked that. Elizabeth Curry on the kill. And just like that, Emma Donahue does check in to that spot, as Curry will head back to the service line. And that one is going to catch the tape. Fall on the Mohawk side of the floor. So Navia Kirkland will head back in. Lancers on game point. Serve on its way. It's a good one. Navia can't collect it. And the Lancers will take set 2 by a score of 25-16. We'll switch sides. We'll be right back for set number 3. So both teams have retaken the floor. Eager to get set number 3 started, I think, David, because it came out with about 34 seconds remaining in the timeout in between sets. So I see Shannon Rand alongside Sofia Concepcion Vega, Avery Frappier, Elizabeth McCarthy, Elizabeth Curry, and Caitlin Palmer make up your Mohawks for set number 3. As always, we thank you for watching on your various media devices. Certainly, if you're watching us on social media, be sure to like, subscribe, and follow us. We really appreciate that. It certainly helps us out. And of course, feel free to share with anyone who wants to tune into Millis Varsity Athletics. Paulie and David Stedman ready to bring you set number 3, and it's going to start with a point for the Mohawks. So Mohawks get the side out. Caitlin Palmer back to serve. See if Caitlin get heated up here. Nice serve by Caitlin, and like that, on cue, Caitlin gives me a service ace. Beautiful serve down the line. Terrific pace. Really, really tough ball to defend. Caitlin, another serve, goes to the other side. This time they do pass that one up front. Set to the corner, tipped over. Sophia with the one-hand pass up front. Swung on, and that's just gonna be long. Foot or two beyond the line. Maybe not even that. Really, really close. So the Lancers tie it up at 2. Serve on the way, off the tape and in. Tape throws the change up. Kind of floated for a moment. Tape can be really hard to react to, especially when you're kind of sitting back, waiting for something with pace, and the speed gets cut in half. This one will find the net. So Mohawks tie it up here at 3. And Elizabeth McCarthy back to serve for the Mohawks. Serve is fielded, passed up front, set to the corner, swung on, Rand digs it out. Punched over by Palmer. Swing attempt coming up, block attempt, can't get to it, and it falls into Coffin corner for the point. To the Lancers. Lancers will make a change as number 11, Marvin, check that, Marin Wartress back to serve. Marin sends a serve deep, Rand up to the task. Passes it, they're gonna send a free ball over, but nice dig on the serve. Little miscommunication by the Lancers. Mohawks will take that, tie back up at 4. Emma Donahue checks in, as does Navia Kirkland. For your Mohawks, Navia will grab the ball, head back to the service line. Navia sends it over, nice intermediate serve. Sets off target, they're gonna tip it over. They're gonna set to the corner here. Dug out nicely, passed up front. Free ball, Mohawks reset on D. Set to the corner, big swing off the tape and in. Terrific kill swing. That is number 15, Catherine Reese, who's had a nice game all the way around. Big swing, nice follow through. Catches the tape and just top spins into the court. So Reese will serve, sends it on the way. Mohawks, little missed indecision there from the Mohawk defense. Service ace for Reese. Mohawks trying to rally a little bit here, a little bit of chatter as Sophia passes that. Sets off target, but nice swing. Dug out nicely, overpass, they send it back. Lancers defensively can get to it. Swing coming up. Navia sends it up front. Sophia with the swing attempt. And that will be mishit into the net. Nice effort, nice energy. A couple of these girls not coming off the floor. So they have played a lot of volleyball. Serve passes over the net. So hit hard enough that Lancers couldn't take advantage of the overpass. I think that was behind the antenna. So going to be out of bounds. Point to the Lancers. They double their pleasure at 8-4 here in set number 3. Reese with the serve. Navia passes it up front. Free ball coming up. Nicely done. They're going to set to the side. Big swing. And it's going to be touched. It's going to be long. We're going to get a timeout here. The Mohawks trail by 5. They'll take a timeout, so will we. We'll be right back. So Mohawks come out of their timeout. Ready to resume action here. Reese back to serve, sends it over. Navia can't quite get to it, gets one hand on and needed two. Service ace. And the Lancers with a 6-point lead, 10-4 here in set number 3. Mohawks are really going to need to change the direction of this one. They're going to force us at 4. Into the tape, so Reese with the service error. Mohawks will cut the lead in half, 10-5. Avery Pierre back to serve for the Mohawks. Gets the whistle from the ref. Serve on the way, just clears the net. Overpass, can they take advantage? Oh, and really good defense. Number 10 with the punch over. It's the libero, Lucy Paracchio. Just threw a punch on it. Flies over the net, catches the tape. Falls on the Mohawk side of the floor, and it's kind of been certainly a fortuitous night for the Lancers. They've played well. They've got some bounces. That's going to travel long, out of bounds, so Mohawks will take the side out in the point. Left to 6 as Sophia will head back to the service line. Sophia sends a serve over. They pass that one up front. Set, tipped, punched over. Free ball, more or less. Set to the middle, big swing. Another swing coming up, and Mohawks dig that out. It's a bit of an overpass. They collect it, dump it home. Pass just sailed over the net. It's a foot or two long, and the Lancers recognize it. That is number 12. Amanda Ingersoll with the kill. Sophia collects the pass. Navia with the free ball. Mohawks doing a pretty nice job of communicating, and that ball's mishit. I think the Lancers had a chance to maybe send that back over and kind of gave up on the mishit. Didn't expect someone to punch that up in the air. So Rand heads into the game. She'll go back to the service line. Elizabeth Curry into the action as well. Rand with the serve, it's a good one. I'm gonna set it to our side, swung on, punched up in the air. McCarthy with the swing, dug out. Big swing coming up. Tobin, can they get to it? No. Tobin with the pass up front, a little bit off target. Caused the set to be off target and out of bounds. 13-7 in favor of the Lancers here. Bring you action from the Andy Murak Gymnasium at Millis High School. David Stedman and Pauline bring you the action as we get the service error. Mohawks take the side out. Shrink the lead to 13-8. Certainly would love to see Caitlin Palmer get on a run here. Certainly capable. moving that serve around. She hits it with pace. Sends that one into the middle of the D. They set it. It's a little bit off target. Going to cause a free ball. Sophia passes it up front. Back set. Palmer's blocked. They get blocked up front. Check that. It wasn't Palmer. It was Avery Frappier. Tried to make the swing. A little bit, timing was just off on it. And the Lance was able to get bodies in front of it. So Lancers will take the side out. The serve, Rand, overpass, big swing, killed. So Shannon Rand unable to keep that one on this side. Chance had a terrific game receiving. He probably leads the team in receiving tonight. He's had a bunch of great passes up front. That one gets away from her a little bit, and the Lancers put it away. Sophia collects this one, another overpass, big swing, dug out, and that is going to go to the Lancers as the dig carried into the sailing kick back to the Mohawk side. Point to the Lancers, who are up 16-8 here. Serve is short, unable to step up as McCarthy falls in front of her. Hawks get caught deep. Nice change of pace serve. Serve is up, on its way again to McCarthy. This time she's there. Overpass is going to be put away. Mohawks struggling right now to keep their passes up front on their side to give their setters and hitters a chance. So Coach Gatz will take a timeout. We'll be back for the conclusion of this one. So Mohawks are out of timeouts. Lancers lead by 10 here. We've got our whistle, a little delay there. I'm not quite sure what that was about, but serve is on its way. We're going to get a service line violation by the Lancers. So timeout pays a immediate dividend, as we like to say. So Mohawks back to serve. McCarthy sends it on the way. Passed up front, set to the middle, big swing, and it's long. So back-to-back points for your Mohawks, and McCarthy will collect the ball from Molly Tobin. McCarthy sends it over, good serve, passed up front. Set to the corner, big swing, killed. That is Reese once again. Good set, gives her just good position. Takes that cross-court angle, really tough to defend for the Mohawks. Lancers do a really nice system job there. The pass, the set, and the kill. Gonna get a change here. Lancers close in on set number 3. Serve on his way, Rand passes it. A little bit off target, they'll send a free ball, and it's wide. Mohawks once again trail by 10, 20-10. Serve on its way, Rand passes it up front. Good set from that angle, but it's going to travel wide. Sophia on the kill attempt. But some really nice work there. Got the pass up front on a tough serve, set across court. Was in pretty good position, just not able to keep it in bounds. Rand unable to get to that one, and that's going to hit out of bounds. I think they're going to call it a redo because we are playing in a basketball court. It hit the basketball backboard, so the Mohawks do not have a chance to go to it. So they're going to reset the scoreboard here to 21-10. Serve on the way. McCarthy unable to collect it. That's going to be an ace. As always, want to thank the administration for allowing us to bring you tonight's action between the Lancers and the Mohawks. Special thanks to Robert Mulaney, Superintendent, Patrick Nash, the Principal, Head Coach Gatz. And that is going to be a service ace as Randall unable to get out of the way of that one. And of course, Athletic Director Derek Finney for bringing you this action tonight. Because we will be back for a few more games as the Mohawks navigate the second half of their schedule, get into a little bit more league play. Of course, we'll be here for the special occasions like senior night and things of that effect. So Lancers are at game point with the service ace there. 24-10. Serve on its way into the net. Mohawks will stave off game point for at least one more point. Mohawks will make a couple changes as Navia Kirkland will check in, head back to the service line, part of their normal rotation. Kirkland sends it over. They pass it up front. Set to the middle. Swung is going to be more of a punch over free ball. Hawks will set to the corner. Swung on. They dig that out. Big swing coming up into the net. So Reese unable to collect the short set. Puts it into the net. 24-12. Mohawks with a couple back-to-back points on game point. I've really liked this tenacity the Mohawks have shown all night where they just don't give up. Keep playing. Overpass, they're going to get it. See where that is going to be touched twice by a Lancer defender. Mohawks with 3 points. So as I was saying, just staying with it, not giving up, playing through it. I know there's going to be some growing pains along the way. Swing, dug out nicely. Sophia tries to punch it into the net with the left hand. Can't do it. And that point is going to go to the Lancers. And they're going to complete the sweep 3-0 with a final score in set number 3 at 25-13. For David Stedman, I'm Pauline. Thank you for watching Millis Community Media's coverage of Millis Mohawk Varsity Volleyball. We will see you next time.